Hello, peoples of RPG Limit Break and DW Randomizer from the raid that just happened before the stream started. We have some more Dragon Warrior Randomizer Summer Tournament action. This is the last race in the male Drow group is ScarletShadoww versus Highspirits. No playoff implications for this one. Male Drow has already been decided, but ScarletShadoww perfect uh, looking for the perfect group stage. And Highspirits looking for the bragging rights. I am Smashy. Here with me, I have Lord of the Synth on the restream and the comms.
How's it going,
And
Smashy?
tracking is Centroid41. How you doing, Lord of the Synth?
I'm doing okay. Discord is still not cooperating with its microphone output, so I'm hotwired straight into OBS so you can hear the dulcet sounds of my obnoxious commentary.
Yay.
All right. So yeah, I believe this match has some bracket implications, right?
No.
No, it's just a grudge match.
Yeah, just for the bragging rights. ScarletShadoww's already locked up the top seed in Male Droll, and even if Highspirits wins, both me and Highspirits would be at 4 wins, and it missed it by that much. And we can see the starting stats and their starting stats. That's about all I can say about them.
We have some stats. That's about all I can say as well. Well, the hit point's not bad. They'll be able to take a lot of hits as they slap those reds and blue slimes to death.
Yeah, HP is like about as high as it can get while still being red, but if anything shows up with abilities, it's going to take our runners out really quickly. And other than that, yep, you have 5 strength, you have no MP, so you have no spells. Just hope you can get out of level 1 jail in a reasonable time frame.
Yeah, this is a direct contrast to the race I commed and rolled last night, where they had both more to start and insane amounts of strength and HP coming. Let's hope the seed is kind to our runners this time, although it's not typical fare for what I roll. And we will be getting the racer started momentarily.
Dark Shadows saying, watch level 2 be hurt more and heal more, but no MP. I believe it's actually coded to where you cannot have a spell until you have 8 MP. So, like, if they get 8 or more MP on level 2, then maybe we could see one of those mores, as the race is officially underway, at least on race time.
Gotta love that stream delay.
And here we go, getting the speech from the king. And we're about to see our first 2 chests plus the obligatory key. We start off with money. Start off with some dragon scale for +2 defense and the obligatory key.
And as for the starting spells, I think it's only a given that if you have no magic, you have no spells whatsoever. I want to say I've had like 5 or 6 magic and something like Hurt or Sleep pop up something. But you might be right about that 8 MP.
Uh-oh. That's fake out.
We got a mini swamp start.
Okay, I think ScarletShadoww might have peeked a cave over that river. But right now, we just see the scorpion, which is not happening.
I think he did. Yeah. You know, I would brave the 4 HP of damage for those hill tiles. And that's exactly what Highspirits is doing.
And Highspirits has finally found a slime. Meanwhile, well, today on that happened.
Are we going to get the fabled reseed request this time? I don't think it's happened once in the group stages. But that blue slime with DL2 breath, that is not a good start.
Well, there you go. You managed to beat it that time. You just have to hope you get that 2 roll.
Yeah. You know, once they've broken out of jail, we'll have to see what the blue slime percentage for Dragon Lord 2 breath is.
And it looks like you can't even get through the swamp here on level 1, so... good luck. You probably need it.
Yeah, with that 23 HP, they've only got 11 steps. So, Smashy, I think we're going to have a while to talk about just sort of DWR in particular. You know, I mean, our runner is going to have to track down the Silver Harp, Stones of Sunlight, and Erdrick's Token, trade that harp in for the Staff of Rain, and go find the Jerk to get the Rainbow Drop for access to Sharlock to take on that pesky Dragon Lord.
Yep, that's the goal of the game, but first we have to figure out a way past this swamp, which is not happening when you become nice and toasty.
You know, that's got to be a 50% DL2 breath.
Yeah, and I don't think Scarlet's seen it yet.
I hope they like slapping murder slimes to death. You know, one thought that occurs to me of something they could do is, if Tanagal is close to one of the boundaries of Zone 0, they could try checking at the limits of the accessible area on the north side of the swamp to see if they might farm up a Zone 2 with like a red slime or something, or a Zone 1.
Yeah, maybe get that Zone 1 peak. For those that don't know what we're talking about, the zone that Tanagal resides in is known as Zone 0. And that zone, the monsters max out that scorpion that's on our screens right now. Once you get one zone north, or one zone in any cardinal direction, you're in what's considered Zone 1. And North and South Zone 1 are different from East and West Zone 1, but either way, the maximum there is the wolf. And once you get past that, everything's on the table.
Yeah, so actually Zone 1 is only to the east and west. Zone 2 is to the north and south. They're the only hard-coded zones on the map, but both of those zones have the maximum of a wolf. But they can have slightly different monster assortments.
I mean, I'm just kind of put them in like a blanket Zone 1, but north, south, east, west, but technically, fine, we'll say that. Yeah, ScarletShadoww looking to attempt the strategy of looking for a different zone is going to be the first 3 experience points.
And he did indeed spot that cave. Who knows how long it's going to take him to find it.
Yeah, fortunately, north not looking like it's happening. You might want to maybe poke a bit further east and hope you get something there. Or just punch a slime out. I don't know how many times Scarlet's seen that DL2 compared to Highspirits, but...
I'm gonna say 3 versus Highspirits is 5.
Well, I mean, other things have given them horrible death.
Yeah, 5 strength. This is a truly awful start because you can't even crit anything better than a Draki or a Ghost.
And we have simultaneous torchings.
50% DL2 breath, yes. I hope you like 10 deaths combined in the first 5 minutes. That's an auspicious start.
Yep, and 50% heal that it literally cannot cast.
I mean, at least it's not something like sleep. Well, the odds are, Ziggy, it's going to have something. Just depends on what the nature of that something is.
I mean, that something could be untold joy for Empty Eye. That is always a possibility.
You know, all I want really is, like, I don't even want Hurt More level 2. I want Hurt and some magic. Just to be able to take out those scorpions and Magidrakis.
Well, we've learned that the magicians have hurt, so that's gonna be tricky. We do get a level 2. It comes with 3, 2, 5.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And these slimes just hate Highspirits.
Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to focus on the race room instead of the tracker. Just on the odd chance that our runners decide they want to know about this.
And, well, okay, Highspirits has found the zone to the east of Tangigal, found a skeleton. You can't find a skeleton in Zone 0.
Yeah.
So now hoping for
Scarlet making the same play.
something else. And yeah, Scarlet thinking of the same thing. Poltergeist ain't it.
And the monster assortment for Zone 1 thus far not being any better.
Yep, I think we've seen Skeleton, Poltergeist, Magidrake.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
That Warlock ain't happening.
But you know what? Okay, so with that 28 HP, I believe Scarlet can make it out of the swamp. If he wants to gamble on finding Zone 2.
I mean, I don't know what you'd be really gambling on, because all of your HP would be gone. This brutal starts bled all your money away.
ScarletShadoww can take out a red slime. Of course, I'm desperately looking at what you can do besides kill slimes and get roasted.
Well, Scarlet's making a run for it. Oh, Drakey in the south zone.
Oh no!
Hurt more.
Oh my god.
Fatality.
I rolled jets that turn into slogs, and slogs that turn into jets, so hopefully this pays off for our runners later.
He's correct.
Oh!
Scarlet gets some much needed revenge and can actually get out on 2 HP. Okay, there's a stop spell.
Alright, he's got 2. That's a
And he gets him on 4.
That's a min HP Draki there. That's very good luck for Scarlet.
And Scarlet's just looking for something now.
That's not what he's looking for.
Yep, that's a sleep demonite. These demonites hurt, though.
Yeah, Mike, yeah. I will have to let them know later that they got lucky.
They got away with one, and okay, Scarlet trying to get out again, and
Oh my
runs
god.
straight into Yale Dragon of Green.
As if this isn't bad enough already, they're being funneled through a really difficult zone, whatever it is. It's not one or two.
Yeah, meanwhile, Highspirits has managed to hit level 2 and thus can try to explore the world and discover the horrors that exist beyond the boundaries of
Yep.
the early zones.
Scarlet's going right back to killing things.
Yeah,
I mean,
Scarlet's now...
I mean, the good...
Scarlet,
Go ahead.
yeah, Scarlet's now 5 experience from the level, so same as level 1, except you stand a much better chance of actually getting the kill.
Yeah, at 8 strength, you're more or less guaranteed a one-shot. Because slimes are very, very weak. Team Murdoch, thank you for the sub.
We have a town! We have jerk birds
with sleep. Oh dear. That's all I can say.
And now Highspirits can't even make it through the swamp anymore.
Yeah, I think Highspirits is going to fall back on farming slimes for level 3.
Yeah, meanwhile, ScarletShadoww is one slime away. Yeah, that extra strength really helping out and just making sure these things go down, and has hit level 3.
Alright, what do we get?
We get 7 power, so finally you can kill stuff. 1, 4, 4.
Yeah, at 15, I would be willing to take on a match Draki with 15 strengths. Kind of long odds on a Scorpion. I mean, it's a breakout level, except they have to cross that desert full of Star Wyverns to get to that town.
Oh yeah, the Magic Drakies are definitely possible now.
Yeah. Yeah, 18 is the AP where you start really averaging a 3-round with them. And they can tank these easy.
And Highspirits gets the bad news.
Yep. Yeah, I might be taking a stab at the RNG wall for that town for future
magicians with heal more.
Oh dear. Hey, maybe they're lucky and it's only 25% heal more.
I mean, they also have hurt backing up, which, considering how long the fight goes against them, that's going to stack up. That's a werewolf.
Highspirits are probably going to fall back on the slimes again.
Nope, he's still going for it.
Tilo's saying he'd be showing off his any percent skills. Goodness. 15 minutes in. Level 2 and 3, 25 deaths. I'm gonna say any place you have a chance to heal, and at least that was only baby breath.
Okay, 4-4, 13-4 stop spell. ScarletShadoww has hit level 4.
And any town with healing gives you an opportunity to rest up and try and RNG your way out of the zone that's in. I recall a couple pickup race seeds where Nest Cardinality actually RNG manipped a starting encounter in a truly atrocious start. Kinda like this one, but worse.
Yeah, I think Highspirits has decided to just cut his losses and get to the grind to level 3.
The seed's telling you to sit down. I mean, at this point, you can take Scorpions and Magidrakis. You know, grind up to 6 or even 7 if need be. Yeah, he's only 4 away from the next one.
And here we go. Level 5 comes with 4 power, 4 agility, 12 health, 6 magic, no spells. Definitely getting the slow drip on stats here, except for HP's not too bad. Like, you can get through the swamp and not be horribly ruined by the swamp.
Yeah, you can almost take a punch from a Star Wyvern or a Werewolf before you go down. I might give that town another look, but I'm also fond of grinding to level 6 at the start if it's going to come fairly fast.
Yeah,
I mean, Apex Corbin, I mean, it's too early to say anyone needs a way back in. And once he hits level 3, he will start leveling a lot faster.
Yeah, imagine if the stats keep going the same way they have been. That at some point ScarletShadow's just gonna take another stab at the overworld. But that's just me. Jeez.
Highspirits getting the screw you DL2 breath from that slime.
Yeah, the rare 1 damage hit into being fried.
Hey, who doesn't like 31 deaths in the first 20 minutes of a seed? I think I know 2 people who don't.
Well, we have level 6 for Scarlet with 4.
Oh,
okay,
nice.
There's your power. And there is your Radiant.
Yeah, Scarlet's gonna take another stab at the town.
Well, Scarlet hasn't seen the town. It's only Highspirits that saw that town.
Oh, he didn't get far enough to the south. Well, at 37 strength, I mean, if he wanted to grind level 7... Yeah, that's exactly what he's gonna do. The Poltergeist and the Skeletons. On to Warlock. Starts off with a good hit. It's another good hit. I mean, I would argue at this point that Scarlet's attitude on seats like this is he's probably grinding for some sort of healing or offensive magic. I mean, I would be willing to go to the 337 XP required for level 7 just to see what's there.
I mean, personally, I probably would have taken a few more stabs at the overworld. I think after you get out of the swamp, you can go... If you hug that river hard enough, you can kind of stay in Zone 1, Zone 0, and maybe get some exploration going north.
Yeah, I mean, there could be a path around to that cave. I would certainly be looking at that and hoping it's got at least a couple chests I can check.
Well, I mean, that and you just get more exploration done in general. Like, maybe there's a town just up north of the exit from here.
Highspirits just having a rotten luck getting to level 3. He needs 2.
He needs 1.
Now he needs 1.
Huzzah!
Yeah, Scarlet is definitely committed to level 7 here.
Now, hopefully, Highspirits can get to the point where he has more experience than deaths.
Jeez. Sad but true. Oof. Looks like Highspirits is gonna take this magician down. Yep.
Yep, got that at least. Okay, if ScarletShadoww can defeat the Warlock here, then that will be level 7. And there it goes. We have level 7 for ScarletShadoww. It comes with 1 power, 8 agility, 1 health, 1 magic.
I mean, that would be a nice agility level if our agility wasn't still trash.
I mean, it's almost to the point where you're coin flipped around for most monsters in the game. Almost.
Z-Money, starting in the swamp. Slimes had DL2 breath. Drakkies have hurt more. We've seen sleep in the mix, too. Oh, and stop spell. Don't forget the stop spell.
But yeah, now the main thing we all wonder is, at what point does Highspirits take another stab at the town? Because Highspirits does have that knowledge.
Vision has heal more too, nice. I think that, like Scarlet, he's probably going to at least make the play on level 6. Scarlet respecting the grind here. Looks like he's actually going to go for level 8.
Yep, going all the way to 600 experience.
You know, with the Warlocks and the Skeletons, it's not that far away. Because who knows how many deaths you're going to take trying to get across that hill. No. Highspirits had a real bad time with those slimes with DL2 breath.
Yeah, so just kind of to clarify that, we started with just 5 strength, which means we had a 1 to 2 damage range on the slime. Slimes have 50% DL2 breath, and Highspirits just got repeatedly scorched. Like, just that first 5 experience was so brutal. But yeah, Highspirits is getting a bunch of experience now. I'm pretty sure level 5 had a really good HP gain on it as well, so maybe he goes for it then.
Yeah, we'll have to see. And even Scarlet, I mean, he got to level 2 well in advance of Highspirits, but he also had kind of a devil of a time getting there. But come on, I mean, 40 deaths in the first 30 minutes. Look, that's just a typical DWRC.
Highspirits blocking the Magician's spell, but the Magician just attacking.
Yeah, I think it is 1 in 16.
Hey, Magician, turn off your advanced AI already.
Well, at least Highspirits can switch to Magidrakis and Scorpions now.
Yeah, Highspirits is allowed to kill things, but is, as we can obviously see, way behind on experience. And is still sticking to the grind. Yeah, I think it's like you said, it's probably going to be level 6. He'll make that push.
I mean, I certainly would be giving it another stab. Now, if the seed is going to stay true to how it started, that town is actually going to be Hawksness.
ScarletShadoww is now 1 Magician from the level and can one-shot them.
Yes, but now they're running away.
Yep. Enough strength that all of the starting zone stuff just does not want to deal.
Too wimpy to run around, too strong to kill the things you want to kill.
1, 2, 21, 2.
That's nice HP. I mean, it's definitely time to go exploring now. The seed being stingy with the magic, though.
Probably taking a quick peek at stats. Correct, Grandra. And ScarletShadoww. Yeah, heading south, so if he can get away from this Demon Knight, which they are using hurt at least, he can get away from the Demon Knight, then seize the town, so that's exploration parity.
Yeah. Alright, Breckenary.
Breckenary. And exactly enough for a copper sword. So of course it goes bamboo pole straight to broadsword. So even if we had the HP and hero run this with the starting gold, it would have been of minimal
Yeah.
influence.
Well, I mean, chainmail would have made something of a difference.
Okay, yeah,
Not a
chainmail would have
huge.
been good. Even the bamboo pole would
Yes,
have
yes,
given you a
absolutely.
good, better damage range versus slimes. And yeah, Tilo also brings up fairy water. Just start chucking holy hand grenades at Magidrakies and Scorpions.
A reading from the Book of Armaments. I don't remember all of them.
Looks like our runners are buying up some supplies.
I think high spirits would rather just have the healing than the measly +2 attack.
And Scarlet heals all the way up to 83 HP, takes one step out of town, and immediately dies a horrible, horrible death. Meanwhile, Highspirits finds a cave. And it's Jerk. Well, at least we know where he is for later on. And oh look, the poltergeist are running away. And we are just outright in the bottom...
Southeast, yeah.
Bottom southeast, bottom right, whatever you want to call it. We're in the corner of them. Although this could, if Highspirits can get away...
Baby breath? I've seen worse things out of knights.
Not gonna get away.
Yeah, the 27 agility is just no good.
Yeah, not good enough against the knight. That could lead to that cave we saw before? Maybe? And ScarletShadoww has proven me wrong. You had to get through the murder zone. Not a whole lot of steps to do so, but you did have to brave that doom zone.
Looks like he might be dodging it this time.
Well, if you manage to get far enough north, he's back into the east-west zones. These Demonites are just spamming hurt.
I mean, that's good for later. Right now, it's just awful.
Okay, now hear me out as... Okay, don't hear me out, ScarletShadoww found...
Keys.
Dumbledore.
You know, given this start, I'm going to call Keys at 35 minutes early.
He's within, like, 3 screens of start.
Highspirits is going to find that soon enough, provided he makes it through the zone. He's unlikely to have any money for a key, though.
Oh, there's another town right there. So it's going to sidetrack Highspirits a little bit. ScarletShadoww suffering the weak breath from the
And a cave.
Druin.
That's Hawks.
Well, there's that Hawksness you ordered.
I was almost right.
And we have Swamp North.
Highspirits is going for it. I bet he's hoping it leads to the back of Garanon. And unfortunately, those blue dragons are going to not deny him access. Scarlet granted up money for more keys.
Yeah, Scar found a male scorpion, took it out, and is, well, first going to heal.
Scarlet's going to check behind door number 2. Thrilling. Very thrilling.
Excellent.
Looks like Highspirits has decided he's going to do the grind for level 7 as well.
Yep, Highspirits going to gain some levels here.
Oh, which is good, because if he goes back the way of Rimeldar, I mean, he'll have his key money.
Yeah, I think you would actually just run straight into Rimeldar. I think running straight into Rimeldar, part of that was just, I'm trying to find a way to that cave, and oh look, I just ran into Rimeldar.
Scarlet found it his Hawksness, moving on to the swamp. Scarlet has no need for bonks, he has Radiant.
Ooh, skeletons have heal.
Oh, Jesus.
How many of those did we... Oh, wow!
We've seen a few.
Scarlet actually just backdoored into Tantagel, which tells us two things. One, this is a single continent.
This seed is just such a tease. It does let them bypass that murder zone by the castle, though. At least to the west.
Yep, and we have some money. So a gold grind is possible. We have the Stones of Sunlight, which we need those to beat the game eventually. And an herb.
This seed is just such a tease all the way down.
Yeah, the problem is, in order to bypass the murder zone, you need outside, or else you have to walk through a zone with blue dragons, which...
Yeah.
That's kind of just murdery on its own.
Oh, I didn't say it was easy.
In the meantime, we have level 7 for Highspirits.
Wyvern's fortunately only having baby breath. Scarlet just doesn't have the strength to take one on yet.
Yeah, lots of stuff showing up with weak breath.
You know, I'm surprised our runners are not considering a slow grind on that one chest in the treasury to get the broadsword and Breckenary.
Well, I think ScarletShadoww's about to pick up the hand axe, so...
Oh, is there a hand axe there? Oh, there is. Okay, yeah, never mind. That's the value bet.
And that's 15 more attack power.
It's 3/4 of the 20 AP of the broadsword for 1/3 the price. And it doesn't matter when you get a knight that shows up and you can't run.
Right until you can run. And Highspirits has found Rimeldar.
Yeah, it's so close. I just didn't see really any way he could miss it unless he really wanted to focus on the East Coast. Yeah, vertical sandwich. I missed Cantlin by like half a screen in practice. Immediately, like 8 squares south of the castle.
Yeah, and Highspirits takes a moment to confirm there's no direct route to that cave. You have to take the scenic route.
What happened to start? 5 strength. The only thing they could kill was a blue slime. The blue slimes had DL2 breath. And we've seen Griff's things like hurt more and sleep and monsters with healing since then. So a typical Dragon Warrior randomizer seed. Who doesn't like 50 combined deaths in the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, Highspirits just had no luck at all on level 1. But is now going to check the treasury, which I think was just 2 herbs, the stones, and some money.
Highspirits, did he not check the back?
Nope, he only has 1 key.
Oh, he's only got 1 key.
I don't know why. Oh yeah, he doesn't have keys at all.
Oh right, because he bought 3, and spent the first 2 on doors 1 and 2 in Rimbledar.
And here we go. Highspirits throwing down the stop spell is going to.
Come on, slap that Dodge Knight to death.
Not if he's leaving it alone. He doesn't have the strength for it.
At this point in a race like this, I would do it for the lulz.
And I was thinking you load up on Fairy Water at Breckenary, you get one of those things, you stop spell it, you just start chucking Fairy Water at them. Demon Knights are known for a lot of things. Being durable is not one of them. They have very low HP for
they
how
are
much
fairly low
experience
HP.
they give.
Yeah, Demon Knights are not the tankiest monsters. They only have a maximum of 38 HP, so 3 Fairy Waters is going to do them in most of the time. If you get good rolls, you can take them down at 2. As on the low end, they have a minimum HP of 20.
Okay, so we're level 9 and we've already broken 100 HP.
Be nice if we had anything else. But I will never say no to a ton of HP in scenarios like this. A comment from Vertical Sandwich. All spells at 16. Yeah, I mean, this seed is being really stingy with magic spells. And MP.
And I think Highspirits just looped around to, yeah.
Yeah, that's Swamp.
He's skipping that, that's just Swamp.
Look, another thing with breath that's fortunately not DL2 breath. We've seen
there's a lot of weak breath rolling around. And that's actually, as soon as they pick up Erdrick's armor to gain that breath resistance, those enemies are going to become a lot easier to deal with. You know what's never going to be easy to deal with? This thing that is in front of ScarletShadoww right now that just delivered horrible murder.
Step out of the car, please, sir.
Yeah, thankfully they saw all they needed to up there. They do not have to visit that particular section of the map ever again. In the meantime, Highspirits is about to get the news.
Yeah, he already knows.
Well, he's just now looking under Tantagel, so he's just now realizing that this is Swamp.
Yeah, no, he probably knew it was Swamp after those first 2 bonks. Bump, bump. I'll tell you one other thing that feels amazing, Vertical Sandwich. I had a practice seed where the red dragon was the Hawksness spike tile. And the first time I saw it, I knew it was going to wipe me, and I got a hurt more off it through the 15 of 16, and then slapped it to death with 1 and 2 and 3 point physicals. Because it was low HP. Best feeling I've ever had with the Fun Boys.
ScarletShadoww picks up a chainmail.
Yeah, no, that's a solid bet here. I mean, again, I might have taken the time for the 3 other chests for the broadsword. Just as a matter of course.
Okay, let's see what this hand axe does. Yep, Highspirits is going after the Demon Knight. And this seems to be a 75% hurt Demon Knight, so... Oh yeah, I think he's gonna have this.
Yeah, no, he's definitely gonna take it down here. He needs 1 more hit. Okay, he needs 2 more hits because he low rolled. ScarletShadoww taking a death to the Green Dragon, just a little bit away from the jerk.
Yep, a bit unfortunate there. Highspirits not having much luck either. Down to 2 health, and down to the ground.
So, would chat like to wager any guesses at this point about the total combined number of deaths our runners are going to have to endure over the course of this seed? We're already at 54. Nice.
Yeah, we see the guesses coming in. In the meantime, ScarletShadoww sees an Axe Knight and dies horribly.
Yeah, this is really not a siege you want your agility to be lagging as badly as it is.
In the meantime, it looks like Highspirits is about to pick up level 8 here. Just finishing it off here on these Zone 1 enemies.
I mean, he'll like the HP. And he'll like only the HP. Yes, that's also a good guess. Alright, that Scorpion's gonna give Highspirits his level 8.
And coming out of the swamp cave and heading immediately west is Poor Life Choices.
I mean, look, let's be honest. This is what the Descender of Erdrick deserves for dropping out of college. He could have been a lawyer, could have been an engineer. He could have farmed radishes, yes.
Highspirits getting an herb restock here to full. And looks like Scarlet's going to attempt the same.
Hello to Bismarck in chat. Bismarck and I actually took second in the Bucket Brigade tournament in 2019. That's the best I've ever done at a DW or anything.
And Scarlet does have the money for a large shield, so slowly building that defense. Okay, Highspirits sees the Demon Knight again. Om nom nom. That must be what Highspirits thinks every time he sees a Demon Knight. I'm gonna cast Stop Spell and Om nom nom free experience.
Excellent dodge.
Conventional dodge.
Just shy of 1 in 4, which means it dodges 3/4 of the time, as we're seeing here.
Then dodge that one.
I mean, it's the right play to make. I mean, they're free if time-consuming with that stop spell. Or at least potentially time-consuming.
These Wolf Lords hurt. And Scarlet is taking full advantage of that.
Yeah, honestly, in a seed like this, with the way the level progression has gone, you find a spot to grind out that next level, you take it. Oh, come on, Bismarck. We're all woefully inadequate in DWR. Except, of course, for a couple other ones.
Yeah, don't look now, but Highspirits finding these Demon Knights and being able to take them down for 90 a pop.
He's closing that XP gap real fast.
And unfortunately, ScarletShadoww has found a problem with the grind spot, and it's called a Stone Man. It's called a Stone Man when you do not have sleep.
You know, I mean, that sucks, and it sucks that he doesn't recall that there are Demon Knights just next door that are spell-heavy. I can't fault him for having... I guess he's walking away now, but I wouldn't have faulted him for sticking with that.
And oh look, it's Yield Dragon of Red.
Need you to step out of the car, sir, please.
I need you to step out of this mortal plane of existence. And Highspirits can't get away from the Rogue Scorpion. Another one of those things with really high agility.
Yeah, this is a bit slow for a way to finish level 10. I'd probably still be doing it though.
Yeah, in the meantime, Highspirits isn't too far off 9, so get that. It came with... Level 9 was not that bad, so definitely gonna help Highspirits out.
Yeah, this seed is 100% my fault. Yes, of course it is. Skeleton.
Meanwhile, Scarlet getting the excellent dodge from the skeleton.
look at me, I'm a Demon Knight too. Oh wait, no I'm not. Tila, did you expect anything more? This... I mean, this is a... I don't think it's a top 10 awful seed yet, but it's trending that way. So when we finally get a spell level, Smashy, how many spells do you think we're finally going to get? I'm guessing 4.
We're gonna get like
it's
outside or something level.
Yeah, it's gonna be hurt, sleep, outside, and return. Yeah, I mean they have made some progress. I mean they've upgraded their offense. They have keys. They checked the treasury. They found a couple things. It's just slow going.
Yeah, they found a good few things and a lot of bad things.
Yeah, this map is just roadblock after roadblock.
Yeah, this map goes straight from Zone 1, 2 to all the evil stuff. Except for the free lunch known as the Demon Knight. Om nom 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 nom.
I mean, honestly, the Demon Knights, I think, are really key to progression right now. If Highspirits opts to farm those, he will get his level 10 faster. Yes, Granda, that's because he paid attention to the fact that Demon Knights are very heavy on sleep and hurt. I don't actually think I've seen a single physical out of them yet.
2, 5, 9, 21, and heal more, which...
That's...
If there was any seed you wanted to heal more on, it was this one.
Yeah, I would be thrilled to see that in this seed.
Yeah, ScarletShadoww going directly after the Demon Knight now maybe seeing this many spells out of him.
I'm surprised he's taking those sleeps. That said, you know, I often forget I have stop spell when I'm racing these things.
But now we're going to get some exploration along the west. Yeah, Scarlet got that heal more. He's getting a lot more aggressive now.
So Highspirits has ground up 1,600 gold and he's doing a save at the king. I think he's making a play on that broadsword.
Yeah, he's trying to get every drop of attack power he can get here.
I feel vindicated in my idea that I would have just got the broadsword straight off the bat. That said, I probably would have spent like 6 minutes getting to the town to actually buy it. And actually, if Highspirits takes these Demon Knights and doesn't see a Star Wyvern, he could have money for that chainmail too.
Yeah, these Demon Knights do give a fair amount of cash. hasn't ran to anything else yet.
Yeah, he's got the money now. Let's just hope he actually gets there.
And more importantly, he's got more targets. In the meantime, ScarletShadoww's out of MP and is now facing off against the Blue Dragon that he does get away from.
Have we even seen a single physical from a Demon Knight over the course of this seed?
Maybe we probably just weren't paying attention.
Yeah. Get away, Highspirits.
Finally does.
Oh no!
That do be a desert.
Gets the run. And he makes it.
In the meantime, ScarletShadoww, out of resources, finally expires to an ambush breath from a wyvern.
1 hour in, 60 combined deaths. Pay attention to those of you who guessed on the total number of deaths for this seed. I think we're going past 69.
I think at this point the reverse funny number is more likely. Might get to 96.
I think the tournament record was in a quad. We got to a combined 160 something. It was close to 170, but I forget the exact number. Yeah, Highspirits only had enough money for the broadsword. He only had 2,000, so he only had enough money for broadsword and chain.
Okay, ScarletShadoww's in a cave. Don't know which one. Looking like a bunch of swap movements, so just opting to skip the damage.
These Demon Knights are really paying off big, Highspirits. I mean, there's still an experience deficit, but he's increasing his experience much faster than Scarlet is.
Yeah, at the very least, he's keeping up, which is about all you can ask for. Trying to get through this zone again. I think he believes that this is going to lead to that cave, which I imagine it would. Oh, that's unfortunate. Missed stop spell. Get back to sleep.
I think it has to. Unfortunately, he's... Well, he got away, so you might find out.
Gets away from the Rogue Scorpion.
Yeah, he's gonna get
there. There it is. And now you're back in zone...
1.
Which one?
It has to be 1 because Tanagil is more than 15 squares away from the East Coast.
And in this cave, we have free stuff. And today we get a bonus. A bonus check. And Highspirits not going to check any for...
I think he's finishing the level here.
Yeah, he's under 100 experience and is taking advantage of the fact that he's back in this zone with what is actually one of the easier monster sets. Like, I don't think anything here had anything nasty.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen anything like heal or sleep from any of these guys. Certainly not breath or hurtful.
Actually, there's slimes in the zone. There's a slime. Seek cover.
And given this seed, one slime's going to get like a late back attack and force him to eat a DL2 breath. I mean, he can survive it, but...
And Highspirits picks up level 10 and gets 2, 5, 9, 21. Yeah, it gets that big MP gain, and it's miles away from a town. But there is more exploration up here. And oh yeah, this is branching out all over the place. Swamp area, okay. That's a dead end.
Meanwhile, Scarlet's actually taking on the knight.
Yes.
He's doing that for the level.
Yeah, Scarlet got that heal more and got very aggressive.
I think he only did it because it would give him a level. Ooh, hurt, yay.
This Scarlet hurts. Okay, Magic Wyverns actually have Stop Spell.
You know, with 68 AP and heal more, that doesn't bother me so much. I mean, at least at 68, you can take him down without that heal more on a decent fight. And then heal up afterwards.
In the meantime, Highspirits traveling north of...
Scarlet making the play on,
Eldar.
Making the play on Hawksness. He must be hoping for a green or a blue. He can probably take down an Axe Knight, too.
Not that, though.
Ah, jeez.
I mean, maybe that.
Nah, this is a really hard fight. He needs more strength. I mean, he's got a crit with only 6 heal mores against this guy. And even then, I mean, he needs a good crit. That's right, Tila. Rule number 1 of winning DWR races.
Well, there's that crit you ordered. And he gets the tease.
I mean, you need it. It's definitely not what I want to find.
These stonemen hurt. And that's probably the first bit of good news we've gotten for Sharlock.
Yeah. I mean, he was taking a gamble on that fight.
In the meantime, Highspirits is out of MP, but has actually gotten a lot of exploration done beyond Bonus Cave. Wyverns have heal more as well.
I mean, it's a play you really have to make. But his min was 5 and his max was 10. And to be a literal commentator, the reason ScarletShadoww is undefeated is because he hasn't lost yet.
Yep, the secret to being undefeated. Just win.
Yeah, just crit. Don't die. Number 3, roll high. See, rule number 1.
Oh, and actually, Highspirits still had a full herb stock, so gonna keep the exploration rolling here.
Yeah, I mean, he might as well. I mean, there's close herbs to the castle. He's not getting good rolls.
And down he goes. In the meantime, ScarletShadoww just crits a knight to gain level 12 with 6, 5, 12, 7...
And no spells. Yeah, I mean, that was some real synth luck right there.
Yeah, in the meantime, we only have 138 HP at level 12.
So we have 4 remaining levels in which we can acquire spells. So my forecast of the legendary 4-spell level is getting closer to reality.
In the meantime, thank you, Malcrios, for the raid of 4. Always appreciated.
It's an hour and 15 in about. You want to give the recap again about how awful this seed has been to our poor runners?
Okay, so if you can tell already, you can't leave start except to grind in Zone 0 because there was a bunch of swamp blocking the only exit out. Zone 0 was all enemies that you could not fight except for the slime, which you only have 5 strength, so you could roll 1 to 2 on them, and they have a 50% chance to cast the L2 Breath, which, well, yeah.
Got a grindable Axe Knight in Swamp, though. Once that hurt more rolls are.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's right next to home, not too far off of town.
I mean, there's an entrance in the basement. This is like the best thing that's happened to our runners this seed. So watch Hurtmore be level 16.
Yep. Anyways, Highspirits, right before challenging what's going to be a red dragon, gets to level 11. And is about to get the bad news.
He's got a smidge more AP. His maximum hit is actually 11, I think.
Actually, it's 12.
Yeah, so it is. His range is 6 to 12. That'll learn me to actually start throwing out numbers before I plug things into my spreadsheet. I mean, he still kind of needs a crit.
Yeah, he has not been rolling well at all.
I mean, he's ahead. He's got a level and he's got the token. The token's here in Hawksness. Is he that far ahead? Given this map, not really.
Okay, here comes the final heal more for Highspirits, so now you just hope it falls over dead before you do.
So, Salty Karaka, there is a Flame Sword and Magic Armor available in Rimmeldar, and there is a Gold Grind available, but they haven't found anywhere they can set the grind up from yet.
Hey! Highspirits takes it out.
Highspirits fortunately getting through on his first try as well. That's a clutch kill for HS.
Yeah, real nice that he actually gets paid off for how long that fight was.
Yeah, that's the only thing I hate about having to gamble on those really long, like, 10-round fights. What if you wife? You know, kiss a minute and a half goodbye.
In the meantime, ScarletShadoww actually just rescues the princess.
Given the start they've had, I don't blame him. He's got to be like, yeah, there's going to be a really long count. I might defer just because of where she is. I mean, by rights, she should have said, "Wilt thou take me upstairs?" instead of "Wilt thou take me to the castle?"
Yeah, true.
And let's look at that for a minute. I mean, what kind of king is Lurk, really? He's put his daughter in the basement. There's no way Dragon Lord's responsible for that one this time.
Well, now she is back home. Mel Slime here for Highspirits. Speaking of stupidly foot-long fights that don't have any payouts.
Yeah, this would help HS make up some ground on that 900 point experience lead, because they're worth a full 255 even with scale turned on. They hit 255 at level 8.
And unfortunately, that Mel Slime kicks out at 1.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Dude, hold on.
You know, that's good news for later. Right now, that just kind of sucks. That's even worse news.
Bad. So, seeing how that went, 75% stop, 50% DL2 breath? Is that what we're going with here?
That could have been 50% both. I think the real shocker of this seed is when we finally get to Dragon Lord, we realize he's wearing a mask and we pull it off and it's Lorik.
In the meantime, ScarletShadoww here is about to obtain currency.
You know, watching this, dude, 4 rounds. Yeah, I will say combat RNG has definitely not gone Highspirits' way so far this seed.
Yeah, I think we established that 10 minutes in.
I think we established that 3 minutes in. Alright, so ScarletShadoww is going to do his remaining exploration in this and find it's a dead end.
Yep, in the meantime, Highspirits takes out his frustrations on a scorpion. Next level is 4125, I believe. It's either 25 or 75, I forget.
It's 4125. 75 is 2175. That's how I remember them.
Yeah, that's for Scarlet. Highspirits is getting the next level at 3k exactly.
I think Highspirits is likely to find that Axe Knight in the basement eventually. I'm talking about grinds. Highspirits continuing to have an awful time with these Star Wyverns.
Yeah, Highspirits kind of doing what Scarlet did, exploring in this direction, but he's got a lot of resources now, so we'll see what else he finds that ScarletShadoww was unable to. Oh, okay, ScarletShadoww's gotten 1 on a Mel Slime. And it's gone.
Spirit's taking down a Wyvern.
And Highspirits has found something new. Unfortunately, it's the Big C.
1 hour and 20 minutes in, you finally find the castle. How does that feel, Smashy? How would you feel?
Can I have other stuff first? I need other stuff.
Yeah. I would probably simply say, well, at least I don't have to look for it now. Scarlet Shadow.
Yeah, I ran in that in my last race. I got into go mode, and I was like, wait a minute, I actually haven't found the final dungeon yet. And thankfully, I just had to walk over a little bit and found it. But yeah, I'm not gonna have to worry about it for Highspirits now.
I don't think a thing we've even commented on yet. ScarletShadow's now got 138 HP, so if the stream continues to lag, we could get a Death Necklace play here if it turns up.
We might have a Death Necklace play without strength lagging. In the meantime, we have stuff found on both sides. Highspirits has found a town, ScarletShadoww has found a cave.
1 hour and 23 minutes in. Our fourth town. Watch this be Cole with the flute. It's Cole.
Oh, it's Cole. And Scarlet's actually found the grave.
Okay, at least the seed is kind enough to give Highspirits the harp.
Yeah, Highspirits did find a musical instrument, but it's the harp. So Highspirits actually just needs staff trade-in, and he has all the stuff to make the rainbow drop.
Fun police
and
in the grave. Unfortunately, Scarlet's only got 10 MP, so he can't take the fight.
Yeah, and I don't think Scarlet got to any chance. We have more towns over here. So Highspirits has found Cantlin.
Left guard shopping mall.
And is beelining straight to coordinates.
This map is just in keeping with the rest of the seed at this point. Unfortunately, Scarlet going back to the castle.
Thou must go fight.
Oh, coordinates. I bet you were hoping for Erdrick's sword or the armor on the overall spot. Well, guess what?
I know ScarletShadoww's gonna feel silly because ScarletShadoww is the princess and there aren't even coordinates.
How awful would it be if both sword and armor were in Sharlock, on top of everything else they've had to put up with?
I mean, you just shrug at that point. At least you have a town close to Sharlock.
Question in chat from Grandra. If you die with a death necklace on, the king kicks you out without healing. So you start at 1 AP and 0 MP. Oh yeah, whatever you had left when you died. It's been a long time since I took a death necklace on. But you start out with the 1 HP, which is not a good thing in that swamp.
Another one.
Because
I think this has to be Garenham.
Yeah, it is. Highspirits not bothering with the check for the silver shield.
In the meantime, ScarletShadoww actually has managed to find... is actually up here with Highspirits now.
Alright, there's our flute.
There's our flute, there's Cursed Belt, and there is...
There's the sword. Finally, the seed does something nice.
And beneath...
yeah, fortunately, Tilo, at least there's swamp in the basement, so if that scenario comes to play with armor and Sharlock, they still have a way out. If they ever get outside, which at this point is probably level 6. Highspirits remembering he does not have the aforementioned outside.
Yeah, you can't get to that.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're right, Tilo. I wasn't even thinking of that.
Yeah, the king kicks you out, and you cannot get back in.
ScarletShadoww denied his stop-in for herbs.
Okay, it looks like Highspirits gonna take a pit stop here and keep exploring.
Artorias, I'm willing to bet you get insta-kicked out. Because if you get kicked out of the castle and you walk back in, you get insta-kicked out.
I think it's actually happened before to someone. You actually have to walk up far enough to be in line with the guards, and then you get punted.
ScarletShadoww getting his non-coordinates. He's checking the shops, though.
Yeah, ScarletShadoww could be looking for half plate. In the meantime, for the first time in about an hour and an hour and 20 minutes or something, we have level parity. Both runners on level 12.
Yeah. I mean, Highspirits still down 1,000 XP, though.
Yeah, it's not gonna last very long if ScarletShadoww gets out and gets a couple kills.
There's our silver shield.
I want to say we have a known shield of silver close to home.
Did we? Breckenary didn't have it, Rimuldar didn't have it. Rimuldar was Flame Sword and Magic Armor. Scarlet sampling some goods at the Radish vendor.
Yeah, and Highspirit's gonna have another go over on this path. It should be much better now. He knows he can dodge a lot of the swamp, and it's coming over here with more resources.
Highspirit's getting back attacked and slept by a Star Wyvern yet again, but he gets away.
And you gotta do this because at some point along this route, you're going to hit the staff trade in. And you kinda gotta do that to beat the game.
I think Highspirits has forgotten there isn't anything up here. Because I know he's been up this way once.
No, I think this route eventually...
Oh, well, there's that bridge.
Like, this was a very long and windy route, and I think it eventually leads to Grave, at the very least. And I think at this point it has to lead to, like, all the other caves that are still left, which I think is just Mountain now.
Did we get a staff cave sighting? I don't think we have.
No, Scarlet went into Mountain, I mean, not Mountain,
Grave.
went into Grave and just died horribly.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I was just saying, I don't think either of our runners have seen Staff Cave yet, in addition to Mountain. They definitely haven't seen Mountain.
Highspirits getting Healmore locked by the Wyvern until he's had enough.
Nothing a 54 damage Kaishin can't take care of.
Tilo saying stop wrong so high. Stop just barely not killing the thing and actually kill the thing.
Yeah, I love it when I have a bunch of AP, and then my first attack low rolls just enough to miss a max HP monster that I'm fighting, and it has max HP.
Okay, Scarlet's
Yeah.
managed to block the Star Wyvern. This will be for the level 13.
So approximately 50%. Or like.
And level 13 comes with
40...
11 power, that help. 11, 11, 10, 19.
Like 47 and change percent.
All double-digit gains. Our runners love it.
You know, at this point, I'm just hoping for a 6-spell level. I mean, we really need this to happen. Just so we can say it did.
Okay, Highspirits sees what I believe is Grave.
Yeah, I think that is the grave. So, Smashy, while Highspirits is checking the top of the grave, do you think they should apologize to our runners after this seed's all said and done?
Maybe.
I love how non-committal that is. Meh.
Okay, so top of the grave was a dud. Gives you a key, so that may be a hint that you must go deeper. And Highspirits is just gonna bail.
He's open up. You know, like, I'm fond of checking the 4th chest in grave. Just the way that grave is going. I don't think he's seen the Fun Police yet. But that alone would keep me away from that 4th chest with that outside. I would be very much not inclined to do it.
Yeah, he doesn't have outside. I think he's realized that the staff trade-in is going to be somewhere over here. Having seen that other path to its dead end, so... Yeah, dip now, try to find that staff trade-in, and then we'll worry about it.
I mean, plus, once he's found Mountain, he'll have a much better idea whether the armor is likely to be in Sharlock or not, and then you can come back, you can set up a Mountain Cave Death Orb, pick up your magic armor. You really feel the need. Team always dive grave except under circumstances including but not limited to not having outside yet.
Highspirits escapes the Red Dragon, and shall continue on. At this point, I just want to see the overall map, because this is one of the most ridiculous walks I've seen to get up to this corner. You've had to pretty much walk around the entire perimeter of the map. Well, no, you went down and then right and then up and then left and now up and now back right.
It's definitely one of the snakier maps we've seen in tournament play.
And there's both the caves. And now you just hope that...
There's a way around to it. The second one.
I think the first thing I'd be hoping is that this is staff trade-in, so you can just get that done right now.
Yeah, with the MP running low, you definitely want to be able to... You want this to be staff K first. You don't want to have to double back. I believe Lurgan has a tool that will dump it.
We have Mountain, and Highspirits is going for it.
I have a tool that will dump it. But I'm not using it here because it's a little buggy.
And we get a dodge from a Wraith Knight. Another one.
Mike has one.
And that will be level 13 for Highspirits, getting that excellent level.
He's still got an XP deficit of around 1,000. If he gets back to, if he goes and finds that Axe Knight first, because he hasn't checked yet. If he gets there first, that 1,000 points isn't as big a deal.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, there are very scary things down here. Knight,
Yes.
maybe not so much anymore. Oh, they have heal.
It's going to be a nuisance, though. He can punch through it.
That.
Yeah, he can punch through it. Does he want to?
If he wants to, yeah. Herb.
Torch.
Torch. Old man.
More wings.
I mean, you don't have return yet, so.
And Highspirits tossed the scale for that. So I think he's given up on any potential gold grind.
And the fairy water, so nothing of interest.
Yeah, Mountain Cave was complete trash.
Yep, just nothing you want.
Oh no, I know Tilo. I'm just saying the fact that he tossed it means he's not going to do it under any circumstance now.
And there's Yield, Dragon of Red. In the meantime, Scarlet has picked up level 14, and it comes with 3, 6, 6, 6, heal, sleep, outside. Aw.
Highspirits might be getting as an opportunity for a gold grind anyway.
Unfortunately, the 4 spells in 1 level dream is officially dead.
And the shame is, there's not even the good ones. Well, the good one.
And Highspirits gets out of Mountain Cave, now has to find a way. Unfortunately, I think he's going to have to... Unfortunately, I think he has to backtrack to get to that staff trade in.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
I don't know what his resources look like, but they have to be running real thin now.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, that was about the worst case scenario there. Taking the death outside of Mountain. Because now you don't even get the option to grind.
Yeah. I mean, again, like, I probably grind for things more than I ought. But I might have just written that Red Dragon off as it's going to kill me and just sort of salvaged what I could for before walking all the way back. But then again, approximately 70 agility, I mean, the running situation is not as dire as it could. So what's the longest winning finish we've had so far in the tournament? Let me go take a look at that.
Oh geez, we had to check because there were some seeds yesterday. Like I think Mipit versus the Hub went really long.
Alright, well I'm looking on that.
In the meantime, ScarletShadoww is way out here. Is now north of the Townsville. So about to run into all those caves, but is also running very low on resources. Yeah, this is a long walk with Repel. This would be a long walk with Repels. Well, there are a lot of Charlotte tier enemies that are not being repelled on this walk.
Alright, I have your answer. It is indeed Miplet versus Ladab. Ladab won with a time of 2 hours, 42 minutes, and 55 seconds. So all we need is for our runners to suffer for another 57 minutes. And while I'm speaking of that, do be sure to give ScarletShadoww and Highspirits a follow for suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune in the process of entertaining us with tonight's race. And also, please give Smashy, our fun commentator, a follow, as well as Centroid41 Tracker. They're certainly putting in the time tonight.
Oh, I think something just happened to Scarlet that could start to swing the... Hey, Scarlet's found this mountain cave, did not see the cave over the river that we know to be the staff trade in.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Highspirits temporarily forgetting which way to go in this maze. Everybody hold your phones, Demon Knight just attacked.
Well, it's gotta happen sometime. That's pretty impressive, Aaron. That's the Ladab Miplet race. You know, speaking of maps like that, the downside of a map where you find like 5 or 6 things super close together is like half the map winds up being completely empty. And if you choose to explore that completely empty half, you just lose 10, 15 minutes.
Okay, Highspirits heading north. This may... Yeah, this opening back up the plains. There it is.
Alright. That's good news for Highspirits. He really does need to go find that Axonite in the basement, and I expect that would be the first place he would look, because he already knows what's in Hawks. He probably doesn't want to fight.
Yeah, but first up, I imagine he's going to take a stab at Deep Grave, because it's literally right there.
Yeah. So Scarlet knows he can't get to the Swamp Cave, so it looks like he's going to take a death here. Let's see if he uses that for the grind.
Yeah, Scarlet's completely out of MP. Unfortunately, I don't think Scarlet saw Staff Trade in. Like, Scarlet stayed too far north to see Staff Trade in, so...
Got level 15, though.
And it comes with 2015 Spell of Return, Spell of Armor.
Level 16 Repel on a seed like this, that's insult to injury in my perception. Highspirits is picking up the top 3 chests in the grave, so it looks like he's gonna be doing a grind after he dives the remainder of the chests. I mean, you should. You know, either armor is here in the bottom of the grave, or you're gonna need that magic armor.
ScarletShadoww printing some herbs before going to the gold grind itself.
Hyperinflation mode, engaged. Never say never, Aaron.
Highspirits runs into a Druid. The Druid wants nothing to do with Highspirits, and I don't blame him. And first chest, Deep Grave, is a Cursed Belt.
The second Cursed Belt. So, we know that 2 search spots have something. Rim shot.
We learned the knowledge we already had. Woohoo.
It's nice when the seed validates us about what we already know.
Okay, Highspirits hoping to finish off the level here before dying.
So Artorias is confirming Scarlet did not see Staff Cave. I mean, I would expect he goes towards it anyways, because that path is a little closer than retracing his steps all the way to Mountain. I mean, at this point, it's a 1 in 8.
And there could also be a death necklace down here, which is also going to be important.
Yeah.
Like, even if you get big strength at the end, you're probably going to want to slap that thing on anyways, because you have so much spare HP.
Yeah, you need a lot of strength to show up to render the death necklace roll. And it's the armor. Holy cow. You know, that actually could really swing the race in Highspirits' favor, because... You know, is Scarlet gonna play percentages and gamble on armor and Sharlock?
Yeah, don't forget, Charlock is way out there. Like, you can outside and have a town nearby, but if you go down there and die, then you have to suffer a long walk.
Yeah. One would hope that would point Scarlet back into the grid. But you know, sometimes people skip that. Like I certainly got burned my fair share by bottom of grave in this tournament.
I mean, you say he would, Tilo, but we're closing in on 2 hours. Like, I know this is...
I mean,
I know this has no implications, but just for the sake of winning, like, you're gonna feel pressure at that point.
I mean, given your experience of this seed, I mean, you have to assume Highspirits has also had a pretty rough time. I mean, there's no way you get to call and pick up that sword and think, oh my god, my opponent had that 30 minutes before I did this time.
I don't think Highspirits has seen a Silver Shield, and when he got Ardrick's armor, that kind of...
Hey, no apologies needed, Aaron. That's what happens, right? That was a conscious decision of, if it is in the grave, I lose, because I have to go into the castle. Based on where I am.
Yeah, I think Scarlet did see a Silver Shield, because he's walking straight... Well...
Yeah, the Silver Shield is in the middle shopping camp. Or is it in the top north? Is it? Or is this the, no. Oh, no, it's in the north. Never mind. Me calm good tonight. You, Smashy, more talk, runner.
Look at that rainbow drop. At just an hour 54 in, Highspirits claims the rainbow drop and all the stuff and is officially into grind and go mode. Yeah, I think Highspirits went to Cantlin and just beelined for the coordinates and then left when they was just go fight. Highspirits should equip Death Necklace and fight Reds. What Death Necklace?
I mean, those Axe Knights are definitely a lot less palatable when you're 4,000 XP away from her. I mean, sorry, when you're almost 3,000 XP away, almost 2,000. It's been a long day. Almost 2,000 XP away from her.
Yeah, it looks like Highspirits wants some Red Dragon. And with this AP, it's not going to be too bad, actually.
Yeah, I mean... He's got a reliable 4-round grind, and plenty of MP, and it's not that far from the castle.
This is probably going to be 5 rounds, but...
Yeah.
Like, I think the thing is, Mountain is right there. So I imagine, I mean, not Mountain, Swamp's right there, so he's going to peek at some point. Me also calm good.
Tila, the only reason I would disagree with that right now is because the check for that trap tile is really fast. But then again, I would see it without the hurt more, I would go do the reds anyway.
Yeah, Highspirit starts this 2,000 experience behind, but the thing is, ScarletShadoww has to find the staff trade, and ScarletShadoww hasn't even seen that, and the path directly to it was through that swamp that Graves touching, so...
Yeah.
And there was more exploration to the east of Mountain, so... it could get dicey.
Like, Scarlet's probably picking up his repel substitute here.
Yeah, well, the thing is, a 2,000 experience deficit does not last very long when you have red dragons to grind.
Especially when they dodge.
Yeah, Highspirits has been seeing a lot of dodges. Near Hawks is Remeldar, and really just home is close to Hawks. It's like you have to walk around a bit, but it's actually not too far from start, so...
It's not a far walk. I mean, but all other things being equal, I mean, Highspirits is, you know, closing the experience gap here. He's going to take the XP lead. I mean, now it's just on when Scarlet finds Staff Cave.
Yeah, Scar has to find Staff Cave and then has to dive Grave as well.
We are still under 69 death century. Yes, that's correct. Highspirits is probably going to be taking at least one. Unless he's actually going to walk it back to a town for healing. Remoldar's close, so...
Yeah, Remeldar is just right... Yeah, like a screen off. About as much of a screen off as... Well, I don't know where I was going with that. Aboshi asking, is there a town near Sharlock? There's actually, like, 3 towns near Sharlock. Like, if you can get there, you're fine.
There's Remeldar and Breckenridge. Oh, no, near Sharlock, yeah. There's Cantlin.
Yeah, like, Cole is just a screen to the east, so... It's a bit of a walk to get there, but once you're there, you have that base that you can use. And Scarlet is actually just going straight into Deep Grave right now, so...
Yeah, his grind's already done. So he doesn't need the 3 chests. But he will get his armor. So, dare I say, we have a race.
Yep, there's a big Highspirits just dropping that red dragon in one hit. Yeah, ScarletShadoww, just a little bit more, and yeah.
Scarlet's gonna...
should have the armor here. This was not a super dangerous... I'm sorry, ScarletShadoww. I didn't mean to.
He'll get there, hopefully.
Oh yeah, Artorias bringing up the point. ScarletShadoww is seeing nothing in here. But is about to see level 16 with 7, 10, 4, 14, and the obligatory repel.
I mean, he should get the armor right about the time Highspirits has caught up to him with XP. This is just going to be another thing that, yeah, I mean, this is coming down to Charlotte.
And Highspirits taking out his frustrations on the seat on these red dragons. There's another crit.
It's doable, yes. Our runners at level 16, they're also going to be able to repel werewolves, star wyverns, wizards, and green dragons, if they so choose, because they will have enough MP for a few repels. That could lighten the load.
And actually, with his armor, Scarlet no longer fears Swamp and has just found Staff Trade-in, so this is going to be get the staff, cast Return, get the drop, and then it's grind time.
Well,
and actually...
Go ahead.
Actually, for the first time in... I think for the first time in the whole race, for like 5 seconds, Highspirits held the experience lead.
That is correct.
I don't know who got the first line, but yeah.
So which grind will be better? I mean, so these red dragons, they have a ton of hit points. They give you 350. The Axe Knight is 67% to go down to a single hurt more. But, you know, that's meaningless when it comes to RNG when you really get right down to it. It might dodge, etc., etc., etc. Hurt more might miss twice. I'm going to say, in this case, there are pros and cons to both.
I mean, you definitely have the MP to where if you're going for the Axe Knight, you can park there for a while.
I mean, it is worth diving Sharlock to try to get that Death Necklace. Scarlet's getting his Rainbow Drop real soon now.
That's literally right here.
Well, he's not going to the basement, so unless he's stopping in for that red dragon, he's definitely making the Sharlock play.
Nope, he's heading towards some grind spot. They're both right here. Okay, heading north. Could be simultaneous red dragons incoming.
RG365, he will be able to stop in Cantling along the way if he so desires. And yes, now that we're 2 hours and 5 minutes into the seed, I would like to say again, please give ScarletShadoww and Highspirits a follow for the incredible show they're putting on. Dealing with a seed like this for 2 hours and 5 minutes takes some real intestinal fortitude. Also, do be sure to give Centroid41, our fine tracker, who's certainly put in his time as well, a follow, and Smashy, my fine co-commentator.
Alrighty.
And if you wish to hear someone get Shakespearean with a DWR seed once upon a time, I am your humble servant.
Anyways, Highspirits heading out now, maybe looking to just get the level on the way up here and go on 17, but currently not finding anything.
Yeah, we did have someone guess 69 earlier. Question is, if ScarletShadoww finishes up his grind, does he take the death for the healing, or does he return to the castle? Or does he just keep walking? Yes, Highspirits has the drop.
Yep, and we're gonna get the
He's using the Rainbow Drop, Aaron.
Yeah, I think he just wants to
Ooh.
finish off this level at
Yeah.
Charlock, and then he can just pop into Cole, pop off, get going.
And that's only going to take one encounter with this red dragon.
And here we go. Level 17 brings us 4 power, 1 agility, 1 health, no magic.
You go. We're gonna have, because Highspirits walk back to Cole to heal up, almost certainly. We're gonna have our runners entering Charlock really close to each other, like for the actual dive. Nice one, Centroid. I mean, if you had told me at the start of this race that we were going to have basically simultaneous Charlock entries for the actual dive, I would not have believed you.
Yep, we even have a high five there.
And the NPC is clearly rooting for Scarlet. Does this technically count as Charlock?
Yep, that NPC proving why this is the worst item shop in the game.
Yeah. I only go to it unless if it's a rough early start and I'm desperate for herbs. Oh, jeez. Okay. He gets out of the way. Alright, well. Scarlet's in first, but Variants and Charlock, I mean, they could have drastically different dives. For instance, Scarlet getting hung up on this red dragon.
Are eating some herbs, and Highspirits takes the lead.
Highspirits gets his own visit from the Fun Police.
Okay, is there anything other than Red Dragon on this top floor?
Yes.
Oh, hey, a werewolf.
Now, just to make things spicy, will one of our runners actually check Judge's table first? Some runners do. Yeah, that Silver Shield is giving Scarlet a definite advantage with Repel, so he's going to be getting down marginally faster. He's repelling everything through green dragons. Highspirits is only repelling wizards. Not slowing HS down though. Look at the sink. Look at the sink.
They were neck and neck. And really, they still are.
Is Scarlet making the play on Judge's table here? He is! Highspirits playing the numbers.
I just realized as well, there's also a fighter's ring that could come into play.
Yeah, that's right.
And
okay, that's attack. That's gross.
Yeah, that's the monster that the repel is going to come in huge on.
And it's nothing. Advantage Highspirits. He's going to pick up the Death Necklace and the Fighter's Ring in this basement treasury. And with both equipped, he's going to have 135 AP.
And Scarlet having to suffer the Red Dragon. Highspirits has an Armor Knight. Oh, it does breathe fire on him.
It's only got Baby Breath, Fortune, and Stop Spell.
No, it has the Big Boy Breath.
Oh, that's the Big Boy Breath? At least it has Stop Spell too, then. I was not looking.
Yeah, I think we saw one like an hour and a half ago or something. And Ambush DL2.
Fortunately, gets the first round run. 50% to run from that armored knight at 86 agility. And I'm not going to say what can go wrong with that 86 agility for fear of jinxing anyone.
Meanwhile, Highspirits' cleaned house has all the stuff.
That's possible,
Yes.
Aaron. I only do judge's table first if I'm feeling desperate.
And really, let's be honest here, it's 2 hours, 12 minutes in. Our runners are probably feeling desperate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Highspirits having a pretty good run of it so far in this basement.
Yeah, Highspirits getting a massive hero walk, and it is Yale Dragon of Blue.
You know, I mean, I don't know what else is down here, but we haven't seen anything that Scarlet is repelling. Except for this blue dragon, which doesn't count. Oh no, the blue dragon's a negative, never mind. Yeah, I agree, Tila. I don't think there is anything at all wrong with that play if you're looking for 2 items. It just didn't pan out for it.
Highspirit's going to use the spare MP to heal and herb. And talk to the Dragon Lord. First one to the Dragon Lord is Highspirits at
Yeah,
2
Artorias, I think
hours,
that's
13 minutes.
correct.
Dr.
Boo.
And we get the classic ambush stop spell.
Or stop spell.
So with this, Highspirits only has 120 HP now.
Yeah, 135 AP. I think he's got a fairy water he can fire off. You know, 11.
Well, at this point, your Fairy Water is going to be weaker than just swinging, so just get
The fairy water
stabbing.
minimum is higher than his mineral. But yeah.
Well, his maximum is higher than the Fairy Water maximum, so bleh.
Hey, never underestimate my ability to roll 8s at 135 AP. But yeah, he more or less has to miss many for this.
And there's some doubles.
You say that, Salty, but I don't think either of our runners really had a clear exploration advantage in the end.
Yeah, like, for how long this race went, this is only going to be, like, maybe, like, a 2 or 3 minute difference in finish times, if even that.
Yeah, Scarlet also does have the extra, 15 seconds from Gwaelin insisting she has to come with you. A commanding 14 XP lead, Tilo.
Yeah, that 14 experience lead making much less of a difference than it did about 2 hours, 10 minutes ago, as
Highspirits does
Highspirits
it.
finishes off the Dragon Lord.
He's going to warp back through the Cliffs Notes ending. Sans Gwaelin.
Heading up, around, talk to the king, or... And it is official, Highspirits is finished first with a time of 2 hours, 16 minutes, 42 seconds. Yeah, it's not too many times that you see 8 deaths to a slime. And ScarletShadoww has won his DL2 fight. And we're about to have the GG for Scarlet. And yeah, there it is. ScarletShadoww finishes 2:18:06, so about a minute. About a minute and a half behind. It was that close. So yeah, we should have both of our runners in here shortly.
Speaking of, Highspirits has just joined us. GG, congrats on the win.
A slime draws near. Command.
You know, it's never in my life have I begged so much to see a blue slime and could never get them to appear.
Yeah, you had rotten luck with those blue slimes in the beginning. Scarlet got out a few minutes in advance of you.
Yeah, I figured Scarlet had much better luck than I did at the beginning with the slimes. That was just terrible for luck, just getting the kills and getting them to appear.
He was basically, if not level 8, about to get there by the time you got to 6, I think.
Yeah, that was rough getting those first early levels.
Yeah, I may have to ask if that is a new record for deaths to slimes in specifically.
This might be the most deaths I've ever had in as many years as I can remember.
Hey! So whoever guessed 69 for the total combined deaths in the guessing game, congratulations, you won. 28 and 41 respectively.
Only 28? Come on, you gotta do better than that, Scarlet.
I'm sorry, I got pulled in the middle of that conversation. Can you repeat that?
Oh, I said only 28 deaths. Come on, you gotta try harder than that.
Oh man,
we
there
started
was a point where I stopped dying, but I died a lot in the beginning.
We started a guessing game once the combined deaths got to like 40 or so. Somebody guessed 69. There were a total of 69 combined deaths. You had 28. Highspirits had 41. Mostly from rotten blue slime luck in the early going.
Well, I didn't see my first blue slime DL2 until I think I was at like 16 experience.
Wow, I had been hit by like 10 or 15 DL2 breaths by that point.
Man, I laughed pretty hard at that one though. I ended up
getting hit by like 8.
I think I had 20 deaths by level 2 or level 3 or something like that.
Yeah, that
the start was just brutal for Highspirits.
Yeah, that 50% DL2 breath, Highspirits lost way more coin flips than you did.
That's a lie. That's not 50%.
I honestly think I only took maybe 1 death to a blue slime. I got lucky. I went south to where those 2 little mountains were, and I fought a Drakey and crit it, and then I fought another Drakey and killed it, and it had 4 health when I had like 2 health left.
Oh, the first 2 Drakeys I saw were hurt more.
I think I got hurt more pretty shortly after that, but yeah, I took 1 death to a blue slime. That's it.
Yeah, my first 17 experience was all blue slimes, and that took, I remember, 25 minutes to get to level 3.
50% of the time, it hits every time.
Yep. I made a bunch of decisions in this one that I think cost me the chance to actually win. I went in and saved the princess preemptively, using Hurt to kill the Axe Knight at like level 11, and that took me like 3 minutes, then no cords. And then I got an extra level to 17 that I totally did not need, but I wanted because I was scared of Sharlock. And then
both of you got 17, so that wasn't it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I went to Judge's Table because I knew I needed Fighter's Ring and Death Necklace, so I wanted to make sure that I got them both. And it turns out I didn't really need Fighter's Ring, even though it was in the treasury.
Yeah, Judge's Table in this case, I mean, that's a perfectly respectable play. I can't fault you for doing that. You're looking for 2 things, right?
That's usually my logic. If I'm looking for 2 things, I go to judges first. If I'm looking for 3, I 100% go to judges first. No debate.
I think the big difference was I just had a god Sharlock. Like, I had one encounter on floor 2. I had maybe like I went almost all of the final floor from the treasury to the trap tile with like one encounter. Like, I just my Sharlock was a breeze, and I got lucky.
So speaking to that, ScarletShadoww had the Silver Shield. So in Sharlock, he was repelling Wizard, Werewolf, Star Wyvern, and Green Dragon by the time he got there. You were only repelling Wizard Highspirits.
I didn't even repel after the second floor.
We did not see anything Scarlet could repel in Sharlock.
Oh,
it would have had to have been top zone only.
I think bottom zone had Star Wyverns. Just Highspirits at the end got like a massive hero run through the bottom floor.
You certainly did.
The Star Wyvern is why I got the Silver Shield. I fought so many of them during the seed, and I decided if I had a chance to grind out of one of those late caves that was, I don't know, 400 steps away from Tanagle or something like that I was definitely going to grab it.
Yeah, that sleep it had was gross, and you were forced through that. Even though you could detour around through Swamp, you were funneled into that zone, and it sucked. Highspirits got trolled a lot by Star Wyvern sleep.
Yeah, I expected them to be the big thing. And Armored Knights, thankfully, the handful I saw were casting Stop Spell more times than not. So
I didn't see them until Sharlock, and I got run blocked like 5 times on the bottom floor by one, or on the second to bottom floor. I'm not sure.
That AK was 75% stop and 50% DL2 breath.
Ooh, I never saw the DL2.
Yeah, I saw it before Sharlock, so I knew what was coming. It was. How about them Demon Knights? Did you grind them as much as I did?
I stopped spelled and killed them when I found them on the overworld, but I didn't grind them.
Yeah,
I did so many grinds though, and it was 2 hours plus. I can't remember.
As Chad has noticed, Highspirits, you took full advantage of those Demon Knights going into the mid game grind. At one point, Scarlet had like over 1,000 point XP lead on you. It closed in at 2 at one point, but those Demon Knights sort of made up your early deficit.
Yeah, they were chipping away 6 damage, 8 damage at a time. They went down.
Yeah, I think it was actually like when Highspirits started his grind at the end, he was 2,000 experience behind when Scarlet was finishing up getting the armor and then staff trade in, just finishing up the last bit of the seed before the grind. And the Red Dragon just caught Highspirits up pretty much instantly.
Yeah, the Red Dragons were mostly nice. If only we were a little bit stronger, it would have been nicer. But the only thing we had the entire seed was health, and that's really all you need. Health and a heal more, and you can get past Red Dragons.
True. I think I killed my first at level 11, maybe.
How happy were you guys to see that heal more pop up at level 11? I would have breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Yeah, the heal more was, well, I mean, it was one of the only spells we had, so it was nice just to see a spell. But heal more is what really opened everything up.
Yeah, yes. Sorry about that.
I mean, Stop Spell did great for me. You know, I use Stop Spell like all the time.
You actually did make greater utility of Stop Spell, particularly against the Demon Knights.
But yeah, that was a fun seed. Tough, but fun.
I agree. I have to ask, did anybody pick up on my name?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Did anybody pick up on my name? I know that Highspirits plays Lu Bu as a sprite all the time, so I had to make sure that I...
Oh, you did an opposing Lu Bu?
I did XPRSUE, as in do not pursue Lu Bu.
Yeah, do not pursue.
Sadly, I did not get it.
It's a joke in Destiny of the Emperor. Do not pursue Lu Bu.
You don't
I
want to.
figured
You
this
don't want
is
to
I
mess.
thought that was just a Lubu meme in general.
You don't want to mess with him in Romance of the Three Kingdoms either.
Yeah, it's a big meme everywhere.
Well, GG Highspirits. That was a fun one. Good challenge. I'm impressed. What, like 120, 135 minutes in, and we finished like a minute and a half apart? That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was really good, really close. We're both on a Dragon Lord together, so yeah, GG, great race.
You basically
Agreed.
almost to the second had matching Sharlock entries for that dive. I would not have believed that given the start of the race.
Yeah, I wouldn't have believed it either, especially how tough that start was for me. Because I knew from the beginning I was behind, because there was no way that Scarlet could have had his worse luck than I could with those blue slimes.
Well, I felt like I was behind too, just because it was 20 minutes before I hit level like 5. So.
Yeah, but I hit level 3 at 25 minutes, so yeah.
And you were behind.
We both felt pretty bad.
Yeah, it's kind of something I said at the end. Like, it doesn't matter or what we're seeing. Like, the runners see that clock at 2 hours, and it's like there has to be some sort of panic setting in, no matter what.
Usually by 1:45, I'm saying I just want to see it done already so I can forfeit if I so desire.
I think 145 is when I did my goal grind, and I thought about it for about a half a second, and I'm like, "Yep, I'm goal grinding here. Absolutely, I'm goal grinding at 145."
Highspirits, you almost got an accidental gold grind after throwing Dragon Scale away off that red dragon in Mountain Cave.
So here's what my thought was going. Yeah, the dragons got lucky there. Actually, so my plan was to do a gold grind if the grave didn't have the armor. So I was setting up for it, and then it had the armor, and I'm like, well, okay, I guess I'm going without a silver shield then.
Yeah, that's a sensible call. I do the same.
It was going to get magic armor and silver shield, or Erdrick's armor, and Erdrick's armor won.
I do, however, regret to inform you that your finishing time of 2 hours, 16 minutes, and 42 seconds is not a record worst winning time for the tournament, as Ladab and Miplet. Ladab won with 2 hours, 42 minutes, and 55 seconds. So unfortunately, you do not get the bragging rights tonight.
I took down undefeated ScarletShadoww. That's all the bragging rights I need.
You do get bragging rights for that.
Yeah.
Full faith and credit for those bragging rights.
I ended the tournament much better than I started it. I went 0-2 and then finished 4-0. Rip me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a tough group to finish 4-2 and not make it out. Happened to be last year. It's hard, but
yeah,
sometimes that's how it is.
You know, I was saying it last night. I've said it other times I've done commentary. I mean, even like the people who are fairly new to the randomizer this tournament are putting up impressive showings. I mean, the level of competition this tournament is exceptionally high.
Agreed. It's been incredible amounts of fun watching everybody race and watching the amazing upsets and the high competition. It's been a lot of fun.
ScarletShadoww, you have 444 attacks.
Yes, sir.
Just seeing that on your stats page right now.
I mean, level 15 Hurtmore will do that to you.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Level 15 hurt more and like 45 strength until level 12 or something like that. You're going to attack a lot of times.
Yeah, Harp Knight was pretty bad too. Which is why I withdrew.
But yeah, as one of the oldest members of the community, brings a tear to my eye to see all of these youngsters growing up and getting good at the game.
Not me. I just wanted to get off of my swamp.
I mean, yeah, I'm joining you right now as one of the old curmudgeons. Don't worry.
Get off of my swamp! What in tarnation? It's not a commentary unless they do a funny voice.
But yeah, GG, thanks for the close race, and thanks everyone for the tournament and all the volunteers and everything, because we're going to need you for the next several weeks still.
I second that as well. Thanks everybody who's helping out, putting on the restreams. Always a lot of fun to get up there.
It's always a pleasure for me to make sure you guys get restreamed. But I guess on that note, you guys got any final thoughts for the seed and your tournament?
Don't let me down, Scarlet.
I got you, buddy. I got your back.
All right. Smashy says his Discord just exploded. So I think, on that note, we're going to throw it over to DW Randomizer as soon as we're done here. So stick around. It's Harvey's an old vampire lady. Well, unfortunately, we couldn't quad them tonight because we didn't have quite enough tracking on hand, which is unfortunate, but we're going to throw it right over to them. So 1 second. Yeah. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not OVL. It's Arnpoli. Why am I getting this wrong? I can't read anything tonight. Sigh. This is why I just recruited to press buttons in OBS and Yak. All right. Well, Smashy's Discord just exploded as Discord is wont to do. So I guess it falls to me to wrap things up here. We are going to go over to DW Randomizer for a seed, which I understand is a bit of its bear in its own right. Again, ScarletShadoww and Highspirits, please give them a follow for the incredible performance with this awful seed that they put on tonight. Please give Smashy, my co-commentator, a follow. Please also give Centroid41, our excellent tracker, who put in almost 2 hours and 20 minutes of effort pressing the buttons. We are gonna throw it over to DW Randomizer. Go and cheer our runners on there. So it falls to me. This is me, Lord of the Synth, on behalf of Smashy, saying good night. Good night.